let's look at it. I was expecting the game to be hard, to be tough, but I was hoping for much more from Barça. Sorry, there's so much noise around me at the moment. I don't know if you can hear me well. I'm here. But I think that the thing here is that Valencia has been doing super well. They have had two really, really close occasions besides the penalty. Having one of our center backs booked with a yellow card so early in the match definitely going to make things hard. It made things hard for the last minute, and it's definitely going to be one more issue for the second half. But I still believe that we did approach it. I mean, we have had our chances, and I think we can have more in the second half.
Okay, thank you, Georgina. We were kind of losing you there towards the end, so we'll talk to you when the game finishes, hopefully. Meanwhile, let's just quickly recap this first half. Julia, you first. Your thoughts on the first half, the first 45 minutes.
Well, I said early in the match that I was expecting a difficult game today, especially in Mestalla. But honestly, I have to agree with Georgina. I couldn't hear her well, but I think she was going for this direction. I think I expected more control from Barça. We had it in the first minute of the game, then we kind of lost it. And I don't know, it felt like we were losing control, but Valencia weren't producing many things. I mean, they weren't. I mean, I wasn't afraid of them or what they could do. I was afraid because we were losing control, and it's something I think we need to gain in this second half. I mean, Valencia has had some shots, some chances, but not as much as the danger I felt. I mean, this is how I feel it. I don't know if I could.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with you, Julia. I mean, I expected a lot more control from a Barca perspective. For me, I can't remember the last time we had a shot on goal.
Yeah.
I don't think we did have a shot on goal in the first half, which is quite worrying.
I think there was a
Just
messy
one.
There was
free
a few.
kick.
There was a couple of messy free
Yes.
kicks, but nothing in open play, which I can recall. So going into the second half, I'd like to see a lot more control. I knew it was going to be a tough game going into the match, but I feel as though we need to have a lot more shots on goal going into the second half. And as you touched on as well, May, possession doesn't win you games. We have to break down the Valencia back line and cause them plenty of problems in the second half, get beyond the defence, and it's that. For me, it's that cutting edge that we're lacking. We haven't seen it enough in the first half. Everything's been in front of Valencia, and hopefully in the second half, Setien will get the message across that we need to be having shots on goal, and hopefully one of those will go in.
I think we need to be more effective in the end, you know, like what you said during the game.
Yeah.
Like, need to see the forwards, to see where is Messi, Griezmann, and Ansu, because obviously the defensive line, Ter Stegen, the midfield, everyone's doing a great job. So we just need that final push in the end to do more shots on target, to score, to do something else, because from now it's fine to have the possession, obviously control possession and everything, but you need to score.
Yeah,
because it's the only way you're going to win.
No, I was going to say that besides the free kicks from Messi, we actually didn't create
that
much danger.
Yes.
So
No, we definitely need to be a lot more dangerous
Yes.
in the second half. We'll talk about that as the second half is about to start. But right now, we can show the fans one of the cool contents that the Barca digital team did with Quique Setien when he arrived. It's the 90-second challenge with Georgina. So
Okay.
let's have a look at that 90-second challenge between Quique Setien and Georgina.
¿Rojo o azul?
Verde.
Hola a todos y bienvenidos a un nuevo 90 Seconds Challenge, hoy con nuestro nuevo Mister, con Quique Setien. ¿Estás preparado?
Estoy preparado.
¿Listo? Un jugador que disfrutaste viendo jugar cuando eras pequeño.
Quinito.
¿Cuántos idiomas hablas?
Español y parrafeo un poco en inglés.
Primer jugador que viste ayer en el vestuario.
Rakitic.
Tu equipo favorito de la infancia.
El Perines.
¿Usas mucho tu móvil?
Lo justo.
¿Ganar por goleada o ganar en el último minuto?
Por goleada.
Un ídolo no deportivo.
Me has trabado, ¿eh?
Te doy otra. Pieza favorita del ajedrez.
La dama.
¿Sigues algún deporte que no sea fútbol?
Tenis.
¿Te lanzarías en paracaídas?
Creo que no.
¿Rojo o azul?
Verde.
Describe al Barça en una palabra.
Enorme.
¿Tienes mascota?
Sí.
¿Tu leyenda del Barça favorita?
Mi leyenda del Barça favorita.
Retirado.
Iniesta. Aunque no está retirado, pero
Bueno, del Bar.
a lo mejor todavía lo recuperamos.
¿Quién sabe? ¿Cómo estás ahora?
Bien, muy bien.
¿Grupo o cantante favorito?
Cantante favorito. ¿Puede ser antiguo?
Sí.
Bruce Springsteen.
Alright. Ok, tiempo. Te voy a hacer una última pregunta. ¿Cuántas preguntas crees que has contestado?
12.
¿Y la ha contestado? Muy bien, mira.
¿Está bien?
Volve. Sí, está bien, está bien.
Wonderful content there between Georgina and Kike Setien, and we had that little screen down below there, so all the fans saw Mai just arrive here on time, 2 seconds before we were back.
Can we have a round of applause,
A round of
please?
applause,
Round
Mai,
of
who
applause.
managed to get
Thank you.
here just in time.
I did it.
Fans, you have to take into account that obviously
My
this is a
knee
3-hour
problems.
show. We need our bathroom break as well,
Yes.
so that little video is our chance to
Escape.
have that little break. So anyway, back to the show. Julia,
Yes.
we've seen on social media this week how there's been a boom, a new
trend.
a new trend,
Yeah.
exactly.
It was a new trend started by Dolly Parton, the singer. It was like a collage of pictures from LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tinder, and it was like a collage of 4 pictures from the same person. Like it was like showing how we are in different
Yeah, how we portray ourselves in the
situations.
different social media
Yeah.
outlets.
So our mates here in Match Center created that from all of us, and I think we're ready to see it. Mai, you go first. This is your Dolly Parton challenge.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right, you agree?
Yeah, I'm agree 100% because actually it's LinkedIn, Facebook. Well, yeah.
Okay, so
totally,
you're LinkedIn.
totally, I'm
LinkedIn is you
100%.
working.
Yes.
Facebook is
Having fun.
Yeah, having fun.
Can you
Sharing
explain
that.
it a little bit more? This Facebook picture.
Yeah. The Facebook picture. This one.
Yeah.
Okay, that was in Bournemouth in UK.
I'm liking the Facebook one.
Yeah. It was in a Mexican place in Bournemouth. It was really fun and was obviously margaritas and these kind of things. Instagram is obviously the one you want to share because you're working too and you're doing, kind of a post, I don't know. And Tinder, I don't have Tinder, so it's fine if they want to choose this.
You agree?
You look fine. You look
Yeah.
fine.
Just one question. Do you keep the hat that we saw on that Facebook picture? Do you keep it?
No,
At home?
because it was from the restaurant.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Who's next?
I was going to ask her to bring it on here in Match Center. Next one is Sam May. This
This'll be
I'm
interesting.
really
I'm
excited about
interested to see
Sam.
what this is.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And there you go.
The one of Tinder is the best.
Yeah.
The best.
I love
my
Tinder.
God.
I love the Tinder. Oh my God.
100% agree here.
Oh my God.
Sam, anything you have to say about that? Especially the Tinder picture? Do you agree?
That's amazing.
Do you have Tinder?
Yeah, I do, but that isn't my picture.
It's not.
That's not your picture.
No, but from now on, I'm gonna make sure that my Tinder picture is that.
Okay.
Nice
I agree with
one.
Nice one.
Who did this? Tom?
I don't know actually who did this.
No, this is Tom. This is Tom Aaron.
Tom.
This
Yeah,
is
amazing,
Tom.
Tom.
Amazing. I love this.
Obviously, Tom.
100% Sam,
Okay,
right?
next.
100%, yeah. Next is going to be
Miss
Robert.
Oh, I'm
So,
nervous now.
this is your Dolly Parton
What have
challenge.
they used?
Are you ready?
What have they used?
And 3,
The
2,
music.
1. Go.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
this
Julia,
is
it's
mine.
Julia. Okay, all right. It's not mine. It's not mine.
Okay.
LinkedIn
So-
Radio.
Yeah, it's when I was working at the radio station. I'm not
Okay.
there anymore, but I have really nice memories from there. Facebook is kind of similar to yours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
having
little
fun.
bit
Having
dress
fun.
up. Yeah. And I agree. I don't have Tinder either, but yeah, I could probably use that. I don't know. I don't have to think about that. So
Julia, where
What
is
is your photo? The Tinder one?
Yeah, where
it's
is it?
it's in Ibiza.
Oh.
Yeah, having fun there.
Good one, Tom.
Nice memories from there.
Instagram
And-
is more of a I agree that Instagram is definitely for
That
travel
kind of
photos.
pictures.
Yeah, I
Travel
agree.
photos.
That one's
Instagram.
from Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was taken by my dad. He was like super focused on making me fit into the Arc de Triomphe. And I was like, what?
But
What is
it is
taking
a really
you so
nice
long?
photo for Instagram.
Well, it
Yeah,
came out well,
I
it
didn't
came
know
out
it,
well.
and I didn't like it at the moment, but I uploaded, and it's really nice. Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
And then there's one challenge left,
missing.
the one and only Robert Panicott.
Oh
Look at
my
Tinder.
God.
Robert, is that your Tinder picture?
That is not.
I think it's the best one.
Robert, look at your bed.
Do we
on
all
the Tinder
agree?
one.
I have to
All
be
right,
honest.
so
Robert-
LinkedIn is at a LinkedIn is at a wedding, so but I do look fairly professional.
No,
all
but
right?
many people do that, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So,
Facebook is also at a wedding, but like more fun part of a wedding.
okay.
LinkedIn wedding at morning and Facebook wedding during the night.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Before the wedding, after,
after the
wedding.
Instagram is at the Grand Canyon.
Oh,
Nice
look at the
one.
Grand
Okay.
Canyon.
A lovely place, yeah. You
Yeah,
definitely have to
Tinder?
go. And Tinder is on my friend, neighbor in SRT, which is my hometown, and my flatmate here in Barcelona, Ignasi. He has a boat, and sometimes we go out, and that's me on his boat. Obviously,
hard time.
in the summertime,
You see-
enjoying the sun.
Sam and Robert have this kind of pictures. Like,
Yeah,
it's really relaxed, you know, for Tinder. Like,
Yeah,
good guys.
yeah,
You need
like
to look relaxed
everything's
and just
cool.
like-
It's how we
Living the life.
It's how we get all
Can
our
we
matches.
get this off our screen, please?
One question
No
left.
need. There's no need.
Robert, what were you doing on the Grand Canyon?
Oh, I went to the USA in 2018. I know that someone has asked you in your ear, and I'm not going to tell that story. I went to the USA for 10 days, and I went to LA. I went to San Francisco. I went to the
Las
Grand Canyon
Vegas.
and Las Vegas. Yeah.
And you're missing
Vegas.
something on that question, but it doesn't matter because you're not going to tell
I'm
it,
not
right?
going to tell
Okay.
everyone.
Personal
no.
story.
Robert,
Robert, did you
the
see Hoover
intimate details of my life? But no.
Okay, we can move on. Thank you very much, Tom, for doing this. I hope
You're
you
so
guys
good.
at home.
You're so good.
All right,
Tom.
Yeah, you had a
the players are just about to come out. So we just analysed the first half a minute. Shall we? What are we doing? Stats or analysis first? Let me know. Analysis. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just bring it up on my phone because otherwise I'm going to forget. Here we go. Okay, so in order to understand this first half, what the fans need to know is that Ter Stegen Airlines. Amazing. I counted 5 saves. I think that's right.
Yeah,
One from the
spectacular.
penalty spot, denying Maxi Gomez several times. He's been crucial. Clearing the ball onto the crossbar on one powerful Maxi shot as well, saving Barca on the line of goal as well, once off of a bad bounce off of PK. So in general, Ter Stegen, man of the match so far, and we need to change that. I mean, Ter Stegen needs to continue to make saves, but we need to play it safe and be in Valencia's half. We need to create opportunities. The second point of analysis is the need to test Jaume. We haven't had him make a
haven't.
save, or he's
No.
made one save off of a Messi free kick, but that didn't have much power. It was from
No.
quite far out. So we definitely need to test him. I was saying before, Barca are kind of building up a lot on the edge of Valencia's box, but that final pass isn't arriving.
Nope.
So maybe we just need to make the shot from the edge of the box and try and open up Valencia's defense. And then what has happened as well is in our build-up, sometimes we lose the ball. And Valencia are very quick in their transitions. We said they can put together
really
3,
fast.
4, 5 quick passes, and they're out and running. And they've got players the likes of Carlos Soler, Ferran Torres, Maxi and Gameiro have been good today as well. So we need to be very careful with them. We'll see if the talk by Quique Setién in the half-time has been productive for Barca, and we can change things around.
Yeah, I think it's important we start the second half on the front foot, because we've seen in previous games it's very easy to come out in the second half and stand off and let Valencia into the game. We've seen it previously when, I can't remember, somebody scored straight from the off in the second half.
I can't remember. But wait a minute, let's just comment those stats that we've got on our screen right now. So we've definitely completed more passes and we've had more possession than Valencia, but you can see shots on target. They've had 4, so 4 saves by Ter Stegen, and we've only had 1 that weak shot by Lionel Messi from the free kick. So that needs to change, and Barca need to look a lot more comfortable in the first half. Sorry, Sam, I was being told we had the stats. And
No problem at all. I think it was the Atletico game I was talking about. Was it when they came out second half?
I'm not sure, I can't remember.
Can't remember, but...
And touching on what you just said about Ter Stegen, Robert, I think that, as you said, Ter Stegen has done an amazing performance, but we shouldn't rely on Ter Stegen.
No, we can't rely on
I mean, he actually
wait a
shouldn't.
minute. We can rely on
Yeah,
him,
I mean-
but we shouldn't have to.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to depend on on his saves. I mean, we should have to play without taking
Oh, lovely pass by Messi inside. Ansu Fati, the shot by Ansu, going to go wide.
So I don't know what Setien told them at halftime, but
in
it
30
worked.
seconds, we've had more chances than in the first half.
Yeah, actually,
Lovely
yes.
little
In
link up
30
between
seconds.
Messi and Ansu. Ansu from the edge of the box, a shot with his right foot, and he only just misses the target.
Almost
The second
there.
half has started, by the way. We hadn't said that.
By the way.
No substitutions for either team, I think. Now,
Hey.
a foul on Artur.
Straight away, though, it's looking more positive. And
Yeah.
first shot in the second half within the first minute.
Absolutely.
I also want to see Barca making more runs, but not only making runs, I want to see the tempo improve. I want the players to be faster, you know. I think in the
Sharp in passing
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. In the first half, for me, it was far too slow, and it allowed Valencia to set back up and put those 2 banks of 4 in front of us, and it was hard to break down.
Ooh, Busquets is going to be booked now, I think. A foul on Kondogbia in midfield. No yellow card for him.
And the game is
Valencia
hitting
are
on.
definitely very aggressive in their pressure, though. I mean, it's very hard for Barca. They need to be very quick in making their decision, because otherwise they've got a player on them and they're going to be dispossessed.
And they're in a really good shape because it's not complicated for them to run away everyone and go up like really fast.
Ooh, Gameiro picks up the ball. Valencia inside Barca's box. A shot across goal. No danger there for Ter Stegen, but Gaia puts the cross back in, coming in from the left. He's going to be picked up on
Oh, no.
inside the box, and Maxi Gomez has scored off of a deflection. Valencia 1, Barca 0. So the first shot by Maxi Gomez went right across Ter Stegen, no danger there, but Gaia picked it up on the left, put a cross inside, back to Maxi Gomez from the right-hand side of the box. His shot took a deflection, I think, off of Langley or Jordi Alba, and that is Valencia's... Umtiti, sorry, no, Umtiti, I meant Umtiti. Okay, where does it bounce off of? Maxi Gomez down on his chest. Oh, off of Alba.
It was bad luck.
Just when we were saying as well how Barca come out for the second half and had that effort, and
Yeah, there's nothing that Ter Stegen could do
about that.
Shot by Maxi with his right foot, bounces off of Jordi Alba, and it goes into the back of the net with no time for Ter Stegen to react.
It's bad luck because we were seeing something different from Barca.
Yeah, exactly. We were.
No, and imagine Ter Stegen. You did
Yeah.
that 5 amazing saves, crazy, and then this is bad luck. It's like,
Maxi Gomez
Own
looked
goal.
quite relieved there after having missed the penalty as well.
obviously.
I think he's been a constant threat for Valencia, though.
It's an
We've
own
seen
goal,
in the
yeah.
first half. For me, he was their best player in the first half.
Now, the handball called against Valencia. We're going to need something definitely to try and turn this around. Let's see if Setien sends out some players to warm up.
This is
And we'll see what the players on the field have to offer as in terms of a reaction.
The
You're
game's
saying, Mike,
calling
sorry.
out for Vidal.
this is the first time we score a no goal this season.
Yeah,
actually
do you think
an
it'll
own
count? Do
goal.
you think it'll count as an own goal? Or?
Yeah, they give it like a...
Oh, they gave it as an own goal. All right.
Jordi Alba.
I think that's a bit unfair to Maxi.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised at that, because especially that he was having a shot on goal. So
The only thing is, if the angle shows that the shot wasn't going in, and then the bounce off of Alba makes it go in, then it is an own goal, obviously. If it was going in anyway, I don't know.
Well, we have Ter Stegen, so you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. No, but
they
I mean
give
the
it to
direction
Jordi
of the
Alba,
shot.
yeah,
I mean the
own
direction
goal.
of the shot. But yeah, what's important now is that Barca,
Equalize.
well, equalises and manages to mount a reaction here. Is Busquets inside pass forward to Messi.
Shoot.
Lovely turn by De Jong, trying to set up Messi again. Here is Ansu Fati. De Jong inside the box.
Yes.
The shot by De Jong, too weak into the hands of Jaume. I think it took a deflection off of Garay.
It was a real chance as well, because if it hadn't have took the deflection,
What happened there?
yeah, it was just the spin off. Gaia just fell calmly into Dominic's arms, but
Now Valencia out on the run. Here is Ferran Torres on the right wing. Alba defending him. The cross inside by Ferran Torres. Cleared away by Samuel Umtiti. Throw in for Valencia. It's a shame, like in the previous action, Messi passes it to De Jong, who has his back to goal on the edge of the box, and it's kind of predictable for the Valencia defense that the pass is going to go back for Messi. So we need to surprise them.
Yeah.
The element of surprise.
and of course Valencia's tails will be up now because of the goal. It will give them great confidence. So we need to.
Oh, lovely ball by Messi to Jordi Alba. Oh, the ball took an unfortunate bounce off of Alba's right leg.
We need a bit of spark like my emoji. We need to.
Yes, we need. I think we need to bring the emojis out again, maybe in the second half. Valencia with the ball. Here's Ferran Torres, chased by Busquets and by Jordi Alba. Foul by Busquets, and yellow card for Busquets. 3 players with yellow cards for Barca: Piqué, Umtiti and Busquets. And I feel that's a bit dangerous, that all 3 of those players
And actually,
have yellow
both
cards.
centre back.
Yeah, no, both
Like-
centre-backs and the holding midfielder.
Yes.
We're
What's
a bit
worse?
vulnerable there at the moment.
Yes.
It's important we keep our professionalism as well, because it's very easy to lunge in and make a tackle, and then we're down to 10 men. And of course, it's important that we keep our heads, Robert, as well. Cool heads.
So, a chance at the set piece for Valencia. Carlos Soler is going to cross the ball inside. Cross by Soler into the hands of ter Stegen. No trouble there for our super goalkeeper.
Let me just, Robert, remind our fans that you can send in your comments through our social media channels. You can send them on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter. I've been gathering some of the last comments where you're telling us where you're from. For example, Makula Agustin, I'm watching from South Korea. Charles Omokaro from Harcourt, Nigeria. You have Elijah Godson from Beijing in China. So congratulations, because
It's the Chinese New Year.
it's the Chinese New Year. So I hope you're having a good time celebrating, and that you can celebrate today with a win. We have Tagmidura Araf from USA, New York. Resbi Ahmed watching this match from Singapore. Dennis Adams, come on guys, game of 2 halves, let's make it. Be sharp on the ball, let's do this. And Kihan Hassani, I hope Barca win this match. Thank you for your perfect analysis and perfect commentary. Love you from Iran.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you very much for your words. We hope we're entertaining you.
Artur on the turn, waiting for Lionel Messi, and while he was waiting, the ball was taken away from him.
For me, it's time for Arturo Vidal.
Yep. I think Arturo Vidal and Semedo are warming up.
Great.
How do you know that?
I saw them just before.
Okay.
Now Gaia has the ball on the left. He's going to try and run away from Sergi Roberto. Cross inside. The shot by Soler. No, the cross inside. Alba, Umtiti
Oh my God. Yeah.
puts it away.
I know.
Now Griezmann
break
recovers
is
the
on.
ball
Come
for
on.
Barca. The break is on. Lionel Messi running down the middle. He's pulled from
referee,
behind,
come
and that
on.
is a dirty foul by
Wow.
Coquelin. Yellow
Really
card
dirty foul.
for the Frenchman.
Yeah, it's like as though he took one for the team there, because he knew that Messi would have been away.
Yeah, Messi was out and
Look
running.
at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. He was almost naked because of him.
No, it was.
What are you doing,
I mean,
mate?
no, as Sam says, he took one for the team there. So, yellow card for Coquelin, and Barca in possession. First yellow card for Valencia. Here is Umtiti. Jordi Alba. Barca on the left-hand side of the field at the moment. 10 minutes played of this second half, and unfortunately we're 1-0 down because Maxi Gomez scored early in this second half. Here is Ansu. We need more from him. Ansu going to take on Gaya. Ansu, well defended. The pass goes back to Sergi Roberto. Ansu again. Need to move the ball around a lot quicker. Here is BK.
Yeah, I've said it previously and I'm going to say it again. We have to move faster. I mean, wasteful ball.
Yeah, and Titi with the pass to Jordi Alba, a bit too much power on it.
Substitution or what?
And there's going to be a substitution. I think it's for Valencia, though.
No,
Was
he's
it
a
for
football
Barca?
for Barcelona, I think.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. Yeah,
Got a replay of the goal right now, so
who for
we'll
who?
see who comes on.
Yeah, I think it was missing that shot, Robert.
Yeah, I don't know. Got a replay of the goal. So Arturo taken off. Arturo Vidal comes on.
Yeah, it was the right decision.
Yes, totally.
I called it at half-time, and now is the time, 55 minutes. There's plenty of time for Arturo Vidal to come in and make an impact.
If
And
you
one
have
goal
the
down.
entire time, the second half, 45 minutes, don't waste your time, you know? So that's good that he
Oh,
changed
inside
someone
pass by Messi to Arturo Vidal. Vidal tries to set up De Jong on the edge. The Valencia defense clear. And once again, De Jong trying to make the pass when he could have taken the shot, I think.
Yeah, it's like everyone's afraid to take the shot today.
Yeah.
Some other days it's like
Yeah.
everyone's
They're trying to
able
do passes inside the box,
Yeah.
which is unnecessary. It's like someone have to shoot.
and they're surrounded by defenders, so
Yeah, exactly. You don't have
it makes
the
no
pace,
sense
the
to,
space.
to
Yeah.
just keep passing the ball there.
Ansu with the ball on the right. There is Sergi Roberto Barça moving the ball around, looking a bit more confident now. Oh, lovely little pass, returned by De Jong, Arturo Vidal, Messi on the edge, Messi with a dribble, inside pass, 1-2 with Arturo Vidal.
Shot on.
Someone.
But once again, Valencia's tight defending manages to keep Barca at bay. Once again, we have the ball.
I've got a feeling I'm not going to get my secret prediction, the amount of Barca shots on goal today.
How many do you have? 12?
12.
No, well, we're not taking shots at the moment, so it's looking complicated. Here is Jordi Alba on the left. Alba inside cross. Messi, get inside!
Messi!
Oh, shot blocked! That was a dangerous one. Sharp defending by Gabriel Paulista. Across by Ansu Fati inside. Gabriel clears. Now Carlos Soler boots it away.
This is more like it.
This is more like it, definitely. But wow, the cross by Jordi Alba. Low cross. Messi picks it up inside the box, and just when he gets his shot off, Gabriel Paulista is quick to get there. Now a cross with too much power by Jordi Alba. Out for... Oh, no, it's not going to go out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, out for a throw-in on the opposite side.
We're one goal down, but in terms of playing,
No. Now we're looking a lot better.
But they have to keep this.
There's the opportunity. So Busquets plays it out to Jordi Alba on the left. Low cross by Alba inside the box. Messi has space, takes a touch with his right, and then when he shoots with his left, it's blocked. Sergi Roberto on the right. Ansu, can he make a run? Back to Sergi Roberto. Ansu running inside. Busquets, Messi on the turn in between two players trying to connect with Arturo Vidal. Griezmann, Messi, the shot by Messi, just wide. Shot across goal.
Messi.
Messi looking a lot more dangerous now. Valencia are going to make a substitution,
That was really close.
and Rodrigo is going to come in.
Look at that.
There's the shot by Messi. Oh, just like kind of licks the post there. So a substitution for Valencia. Gameiro taken off, and Rodrigo, the player who's going to come on. 59th minute of the game. The applause for one of the fan favourites, Rodrigo, and let's see if Barca can keep this going, guys, because
That's
since
the
Arturo
way.
Vidal came on, really.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, since Vidal's come on the pitch, we've seen it's like as though he's give everybody a lift.
Yeah.
He gives like an extra shot and energy. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, come on.
I mean, he's been involved in tackles, in parts of the play.
Yes. No, but my God.
Now a foul by Arturo Vidal, I think, on Coquelin. Bit too much energy there by Vidal.
Never too much energy, Robert.
Yeah, I think that was a bit too much energy on that foul there.
We need that kind of players, you know?
No,
That's
definitely.
what I feel. And maybe it's not DNA, but he gives energy.
Yeah.
And he's always fighting and running and doing everything for, you know?
Long ball played by Valencia. Headed away by Piqué, and Ansu clears it away now. Who can fight for it? No one at the moment. Forward ball played straight into the hands of Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
It's interesting, 521 passes to Valencia's 145.
Yeah, ridiculous. And they're one up. De Jong with Ansu on the
De Jong
right.
should
Oh,
have
De
passed.
Jong should have passed it to Ansu there. Took him just a bit too long
Come
to
on.
make his mind up. And the ball was taken away from him. An hour of football played. Valencia won, the goal by Jordi Alba, own goal. Valencia nil, Barca nil, sorry. And now,
That's what you want, Robert.
yeah, that's what I want, Valencia nil, exactly. Rodrigo plays it out wide. Ferran Torres, he's going to put the cross inside. Too much
Wild
power
one.
on it. Goal kick for Barca.
Come on.
Can we get the emojis back out?
Yeah, I think we're going to have
let's
to.
do this.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Let's do it. Also, those who you're watching us at home, you can also send in your emojis. What emoji do you think we need right now? If we need a bomb, like some of you said, I don't recall who was it. Were you the one who chose a bomb? Okay, so anything you think we need,
Right.
just send us your emojis.
Okay.
Here's Arturo Vidal. See if we can pick a different one from the first half.
Yeah.
See if they work better. Now Messi getting involved. Far away from goal though. Messi waiting for options. Passes to Sergi Roberto. Messi has two players on him constantly. Griezmann on the right. He has Ansu further to the right. There goes the ball. Ansu.
Take him on, Ansu.
Ansu, trying to set up Messi on the edge of the box. Pass well intercepted by Coquelin. Ansu fighting to win it back. Barca keep the possession alive. Busquets to Sergi Roberto. Inside to Frenkie de Jong. Here is de Jong. Back to Ansu. Barca start again with Busquets. Messi involved in the middle. Forward pass to Arturo Vidal. He's on the edge of the box. Inside pass to Messi, intercepted. Once again, Vidal. Can we shoot, please?
No. But the referee is always with, oh my God, it's always with fault.
Setien is also for that.
Oh, come on, man.
You picked your emojis?
I'm
Yeah.
going to pick
Yeah.
mine.
Mine's laughing out.
Because mine is so bad, like so bad, it's a bad joke. A really bad joke.
Really, it's a joke, right?
It
Or
is
it's
kind
not?
of a joke.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one who's gonna laugh because of this.
Julia, go for it.
I joke only you will understand, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Do you want to go first then?
You want to go for us first then,
No,
Julia?
no,
Or-
you go
Julia,
first.
you go for it, Julia.
You go first.
Okay, mine is, it's like I try to be original, but I think it's too bad. Okay, so mine is a ghost because I think we need to be like ghosts, like going to the goal as if nobody sees us.
No, exactly.
And we need something unexpected,
We
which
need to be
is
sneaky.
something ghosty, something unexpected. Yeah, sneaky was the word I was looking for.
Sneaky, yeah.
So this is my emoji.
Sneaky and invisible like a
Sneaky
ghost.
and invisible. Thank you, Robert, for backing me up.
Wait a minute, here is Messi inside ball. Frenkie de Jong heads it up in the air and John with a minute comes out to catch it. Mai.
It's so bad. It's so bad. I think
difficult
we
to
need
see.
something from outside the box. This is the only box that I found. It's really bad. I was looking for something related to sushi, but
Yeah, no.
we
dunno.
have to give them the paella.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's
What can we relate to
complicated.
sushi? I don't know.
You try to be original. You
try
Yeah.
Outside
Yeah.
the box.
Okay, we need to shoot from outside the box though. Sam.
I'm continuing the outside of the box, but I've gone for the family one because I think we need to regroup.
Okay.
Ah,
Nice
I
one,
think
nice
it's
one.
important we regroup, especially with 25 minutes left of the game, and
Oh, wait a minute. Forward pass by Frenkie de Jong. Couldn't quite connect with Griezmann. So we need to regroup. I went simple, and I think I've done this other times, but
We just scored two goals.
We need 2 goals. Yes, it's what we need. So
it's so easy. It's brilliant.
and the victory. We need the victory. That's
Yeah.
the victory sign. So we need 2 goals, and we need the victory. Let's hope these emojis work for us.
Okay. Let's hope they bring us some
64
luck.
minutes and a half played. Sergio Roberto with an interception. Ansu's going to run onto the ball. Here is Ansu Fati with 2 defenders on him. Can he get away? Ansu protecting the ball well. Ooh, lovely inside ball to Frankie de Jong.
Lack of...
Who's not looked all that accurate in the second half, Frankie. He's putting in lots of effort, but not as sharp on the touch as he usually is.
And it's weird because in the first half, he was like
No, it was amazing.
50 passes out of 50 or something like that. It was 100% accuracy, but now
Now,
something's happening.
yeah, he's down on the ground at the moment. Not looking all that satisfied, and maybe in a bit of pain, but no, he's up. Need more signs of reaction from the Barca players.
You can just see from the bench there, Quique Setien in deep into discussions with his assistant, so it seems as though we could have another change on the way.
Don't know who it can be. Here is Sergio Busquets. I think Semedo was warming up, and he's the player running towards the bench right now. We just saw his head run towards Barca's bench, so maybe Barca looking for more depth down the right-hand side. Maybe Ansu's the player who's replaced, I don't know. Or Sergio Roberto, I don't know.
I think it would make sense to take off Sergio Roberto. I think you have to leave someone of Ansu's quality on the pitch, because you never know what can happen in the remaining minutes of the game. He can just come up with something like that.
Yeah. Messi, inside pass over the defence, or not quite over the defence, because Daniel Bass managed to head it away. He was looking for Jordi Alba. Samuel Umtiti with the interception. Barca moving the ball around, looking for options. Let's see if we can find an opening. Here's Busquets. This is nerve-wracking.
I mean, we're struggling to break down Valencia's back line again, and I just would love to see a bit more threat in the final third, that bit of more cutting edge.
Now Ansu's got space to run on Gaia. Can he do it? No. Ansu manages to keep the ball, though.
It's really hard to find spaces in there. You're struggling a lot.
Messi moving around. Vidal over to the left. Jordi Alba. The pass to Messi. Oh, that was almost the Betis goal. That was almost the Real Betis goal from last season. Alba with the short pass inside the box on the left-hand side to Messi, and he tried to lob it over the keeper again, and it went over the crossbar.
It was nearly trademark Betis.
Wow. Wow.
Oof, that little genius.
If he scored that, I'm leaving.
By mine.
I don't need to see anything else.
Now
Well, maybe another
the referee telling Jaume Dominic to speed up a little, maybe?
I think.
If that had
What?
been a goal. No, the referee was having a word with the referee. The referee was having a word with the keeper, sorry.
Everything okay, Robert?
Everything's okay. Oh, a hard foul by Arturo Vidal on Maxi Gomez. Will there be a yellow card for Arturo? Arturo says he didn't touch him.
It was a foul.
He didn't touch him. So both players with their feet up. There's no contact.
No, not at all. What an actor.
Wow.
Maxi Gomez does make a bit of a meal of
Yeah, he does.
that.
I hate that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like a kind of,
It's a shame.
it's a 50-50 ball that's up in the air. Both go up.
He makes a meal of the emoji. Yours was a meal, wasn't
The
it?
sushi emoji.
Why?
No. Maxi Gomez went down and he made a meal of it, so it was your emoji.
It was a really bad one, right?
You needed a box. You needed a box to get your point across. Anyway, Barca trying to move out in transition, but Messi passes it back to Samuel Umtiti. Umtiti under pressure. Switches it over to the right, where Jordi Alba is at the moment. Pass up, out of position.
Why
Umtiti.
Jordi Alba is in that?
I think it was because of the set piece and like how Barca were positioned
Come on, faster.
to move out in transition. Here we go. We're on the left now. Here is Frankie de Jong. De Jong driving inside. Back to Sergio Busquets. Just Just over 20 minutes remaining. We need to be a bit more of a threat to Valencia's goal. Alba. Forward pass to Antoine Griezmann, who has time to think. The cross inside by Griezmann. Messi from behind, the header!
Ay, ay, ay.
Goes wide.
Is a corner kick?
What a shame. Wonderful cross by Griezmann. He sees Messi running into the box. And the header by Messi goes wide. He'll not be happy with that. Messi, definitely the player who's trying the most. In terms of opportunities, of course.
Absolutely.
None of his shots on target at the moment, though. 20 minutes remaining.
Enough time
Enough time, definitely.
to win this game.
I was waiting for Messi's header to just nestle into the top corner of the net.
No, it was definitely the way it looked. Maxi Gomez and Busquets having a few words as Barca move the ball forward.
I think it's time for another change.
Definitely
Some
is.
more fresh legs.
Like who?
Well, I would bring... If Semedo looks as though the player to come on, then I would bring Semedo on and take Sergio Roberto off. And I'm not saying Sergio Roberto has had a bad game, because I don't think he has. I think he's been one of Barca's key players at the back. However, I think the link up between Semedo...
Yeah, and Ansu. Oh, well, he's
Ansu.
back warming up at the moment, so not going to be imminent at the moment. He's right behind Ansu at the moment, warming up. Here is Sergio Roberto. Piqué. Over to Umtiti. Look at Valencia's 4-4-2 formation defending in their final third. Here is Busquets. Busquets switches it over to Ansu. We need Ansu to have a moment of inspiration here. Ansu driving inside, across with his left over to the other side. Alba picks it up.
Good ball.
Alba. Griezmann inside. Ansu out. Arturo out, sorry. Forward pass by Busquets. Oh! There's got to be a foul on the edge of the box. Yes.
Okay.
Griezmann fouled on the edge of the box, and this could be dangerous. What?
What?
Oh, no. It's given in favour of Barca.
Oh,
Given in favour of Barca.
But why the referee?
The referee
did that?
was going like that because he was saying that Griezmann had his back to goal, and that's why it's not a yellow card. I think that's what the referee was saying. The foul by Garay on Griezmann just outside the box. Could have, well,
Ay,
very
been a
ay.
penalty.
Yeah, very clumsy from Garay there, but it's great position for Barca. Great
Messi's
opportunity.
going to take it again, and now it's towards the left, so Messi has less of an angle. Might have to go for power here.
21 metres.
come
Yeah,
on,
just
Julia.
outside of the box.
It's
Just
time
outside of the box, towards
now.
a bit towards the left. Messi contemplating, looking for the best approach. Four-man wall for Valencia. Jaume in goal. Messi looks as though he's made his decision. Let's see if we can have that moment of inspiration from Lionel Messi. I think this is his third free kick today.
Yeah.
So is third time going to be a charm. Lionel Messi with the shot. Here it goes. Messi with the shot. Oh, cleared away by Jaume Domènech. What a save by Jaume.
Lucky boy.
Could have been third time lucky.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it was a good save.
Yeah, now Garay's gone down inside of Valencia's box. Here's a replay of that free kick by Messi. Well saved, well covered by Jaume Domènech. I think it's the first save he's had to make this second half.
Yes.
Other than that De Jong opportunity, which just rolled into his hand.
But it was not that heavy. It's a really good save.
It
for
was,
him.
yeah.
Barca have definitely improved, and we are being a threat at the moment to Valencia's goal. I can see the equaliser coming.
I hope you're right, Robert. I can definitely see an improvement, but I just want to see more efforts in the final third.
Yes. Into far away. Here is Arturo Vidal. Alba back to Piqué. Look how deep Valencia are defending. Hanging on to that 1-0 result. Ansu Fati. Back to Sergio Roberto. Messi over to Umtiti. Also switch it from right to left. Here is a cross by Jordi Alba. Vidal was going up for the header. It's cleared away by Gabriel Paulista.
And Vidal also looking for the ball to score. I mean,
Yeah, no. Also have another throw in here is Umtiti playing it short with Sergio Busquets. Barca have to start from behind once again. Valencia trying to move out a little. Very organised in their defending though. Sergio Roberto making a forward run. He has De Jong to his right. Who's the other Barca player who's gone out to warm up? I couldn't quite see who it was. Oh, Rakitic. It might have been Rakitic. Valencia looking for an opportunity in transition. Here's a run by Rodrigo. The run back by Umtiti, who is fouled. 15 minutes remaining, guys. Not looking good for Barca, but I trust that we can get the equaliser.
Yeah.
It's very difficult with Valencia's back line, but
here's a forward run by Sergio Roberto. Ansu trying to put the cross inside, but it bounces off of Gaia. We need Ansu to be more of a factor. Now Gaia goes down.
Oh my God.
Is it a throw-in or is it a free kick for Valencia? Free kick for Valencia. Free kick for Valencia. The foul by Sergio Roberto on Gaia. Who's already going down. So Semedo, Junior and Rakitic, the players who are warming up for Barca.
Oh, we need the substitution now.
Yeah, we need something to change
Just like
for now.
14 minutes.
I agree. Something different because
we definitely need to see another substitution.
Yes. ASAP.
and to see what happened when Vidal came in. He turned everything around. He shaped things. And
it's like Barca kind of sprung into life
Valencia
when he came on.
Looking dangerous here. The switch from Ferran Torres to Maxi Gomez. Second goal. Maxi Gomez with the second of the afternoon for Valencia. The curler into the back of the net. And the first wasn't given to him because it bounced off of Jordi Alba, but the second will, no doubt there. Barca had kept Valencia in their box for the last 15 minutes, I think. And now they hit us on transition. Ferran Torres to Maxi, who has an open shot. And he manages to score. 13 minutes remaining. Valencia 2, Barca 0. It comes from a throw-in in Valencia's own half. Forward to Rodrigo. He loops it over Umtiti. Manages to drive inside. Pass it over to the left to Maxi Gomez, who's on the edge of the box. And shoots in front of ter Stegen. Open shot. No one in front of him.
Yeah,
I think it's a bit clumsy from Barca.
It's very poor. I mean, you look at that and the amount of time and space he had to take the shot, that should not be happening.
Yeah, it was almost like ter Stegen knew what was coming, you know, but he had nothing to do
I
about
mean, there's
it.
nothing that ter Stegen can do.
No.
He couldn't have done anything about it, but it worries me the time and space that Maxi Gomez had to strike the ball, and it was like as though he could just pick his spot, and he did. And
yeah, exactly. He could think about it. Like he had enough time. He didn't have to rush into it.
So
things got complicated right now.
Things got complicated, yes. Valencia 2, Barca 0. And obviously this isn't a good result. We have to wait for and see what Real Madrid will do later on this weekend. But if they either draw or win, they move ahead of us in the standings in the league table. So yeah, substitution for Valencia. Jaume Costa is the player who's going to come on, and Maxi Gomez taken off. So clearly a defensive substitution because Maxi is a striker and Jaume Costa is a fullback. Yeah. Here's a replay of his goal.
I mean, you can just see the time and the space.
The thing is, Maxi was completely alone when he arrived inside the box. Like, where was the right back or the other center back? He received the ball and have the chance to move and just score.
It's offside.
Another chance for Valencia, which wouldn't have counted. A
Yeah.
one in my mouth.
We definitely need some substitutions right now, at least to stop what Valencia is doing right now, just having more chances to score goals.
No, they're increasing.
I think I mean, if we want to be back in it, we need a quick goal
Yes.
Yeah.
and at least aim for the draw. Here's Sergio Roberto, Ansu. So moving the ball around. We've done a lot of that today. We have created more opportunities in the second half. Oh, clumsy play by Sergio Roberto. Jaume Costa takes the ball away from him, and now it's 4-on-3. Ferran Torres, Soler, cross inside, and Umtiti clears away for a corner kick.
They're inspired.
Yeah, and we need to get back control of the game because we're losing it. We've been losing it for some minutes now. 15 minutes, something like that. And
Corner kick for Valencia. Carlos Soler is going to cross it inside. This isn't good. We would be on our way to our 4th defeat of the season if this ended like this. Oh,
wow.
3rd goal.
No.
Can't believe
Oh,
it.
No.
Offside.
Something happened.
So Valencia have scored off of the corner kick, but at the moment it looks like it's been disallowed. The cross by Carlos Soler. There's a Barca player who goes down, Busquets, who's pushed by the player who scores, who's Gabriel Paulista. I don't know. I can't really see. They haven't really shown us a good view of it.
It looked like a push, but
it did.
I didn't
Is
see
it enough to stop a goal?
Yeah, I don't know.
They never really give us a good view of.
Yeah.
The thing is, here we go. So
for me, it's very soft.
Yeah.
But
soft,
I don't think it's enough.
I don't think it's enough. I mean, obviously, I want the goal not to not to count,
not to be allowed.
But
If
it's
we're being
just
objective.
Gabriel Paulista
It is.
backing up, moving out,
It is a goal.
and bumping into Busquets. The goal.
What?
Does he have to?
What's
Gonna
that?
get a count, and the
Another
corner's going to be
corner
repeated.
kick.
Why?
Another corner kick, yeah.
Either it's a goal or a foul. It says that the foul, there's a push before the corner kick is taken. PK can't believe it.
yeah.
PK can't believe it. PK can't believe it.
PK's is as stunned as
PK
us.
is just saying what I just said. Either it's a foul or it's a goal.
You can repeat the corner kick just because.
I don't know why the Barca players are having an argument with the referee, though. I mean, I think we definitely need to just move along and be glad that the goal didn't count. But
I'm just a bit confused at why.
So they say that the foul is before the corner kick is taken. Busquets is definitely down on the ground before the corner kick is taken. So
Yeah, that could possibly be.
yeah, but
Both teams are like, what?
I feel like this can't believe it.
No one can believe this, actually.
What happened now?
Barca players are. They're taking
So
so
much
long.
time being wasted at the moment. There's so much time being wasted at the moment. Corner kick.
Oh, this is terrible. Come on.
Corner kick.
Wow.
Now the Valencia
Makes
players are having a
sense.
little bit of a complain. I think at least 2 minutes have been wasted here. Fortunately enough, the goal didn't count. So it's still 2-0. Corner kick again from the right-hand side. Here comes the cross by Carlos Soler. The ball headed away by Piqué. Kondogbia picks it up. Ansu Fati trying to put some pressure on him. Good turn by Kondogbia. Barca are going to win the ball.
Wait.
With Arturo Vidal playing it
whoa.
to Frankie de Jong. Ooh, Frankie de Jong dispossessed. Valencia win it back. Ferran Torres on the left. He has both Sergio Roberto and de Jong on him. Throw in for Valencia. 6 minutes remaining. It's not looking good for Barca.
No, it's not.
Not at all.
So Rakitic and Alex Collado, who would make his league debut, are the players. His league debut this season. He played last season, but his league debut this season. They are the players who are going to come on. De Jong taken off.
It's great to see Alex Collado come onto the pitch as well,
And Ansu.
because
Yeah.
before when Valencia scored their second goal, I mean, I was hoping Setien was going to change it before they got their second goal, but for me, it's the right move to bring Alex Collado on.
Some
Well,
opportunities.
I mean,
Should
I
be
think, I think
early.
it's late now. I think
Yeah.
it's
It's late.
But
Now it's late. Should be
we'll have to see.
earlier.
We'll have to see. 5 minutes remaining. Keep faith. Keep faith. We've seen more impossible things happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, and there'll be
Remember
many
last
minutes.
season, the game at Villarreal, where we
Villarreal.
were 4-2 down in the 90th minute, and we
Yeah.
scored 2.
Exactly.
That can
89th
happen.
minute maybe. Here is Collado.
We'll have
Suarez
4 or
and
5
Messi.
minutes of other time, so
Yeah, there's 5 minutes plus extra time, so enough time definitely to score 2 goals. We need a moment of inspiration now. All the passes are going back though. Here is Umtiti. Busquets picking up the ball, looking for options. Busquets, he's got Rakitic to his right. Here is Ivan Rakitic. Collado making a run into the middle. Here he is, Collado. Has Sergio Roberto to his right. Collado again. Rakitic looking for options. Left-footed pass to Busquets.
Nice.
Forward pass to Alba on the left. Here is Alba with the cross to the far post. Collado keeps it alive. Can Messi pick it up? He's on the edge of the box. Messi has Rakitic.
Collado,
Messi
Collado.
again. Here is Messi. Can he shoot? The shot by Messi. Saved by Jaume Domènech. Not enough power on that one. Shot by Messi was saved by Jaume. You were saying, Julia? Sorry?
yeah, I was going to say that it's good to see that Messi keeps trying, even though we're
Yeah.
2 goals down, even though it doesn't look good for Barca. He's there, grabbing the ball and trying to score. I think it's a good thing about our current situation. That
No. We're trying. But
yeah,
just a little bit more. Now Barca win the ball back. Rakitic. Over to Sergio Roberto. Here's Collado. Passes it all the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Valencia have been very effective on the pressure and closing down Barca players when we've had the ball. Here is Busquets inside pass to Lionel Messi. Messi plays it out wide to Alba. Alba with the cross inside.
Great ball, gone.
The shot by Rakitic. Blocked by the Valencia defence. It looked like Messi was going for the volley, but Rakitic came in from behind. Sergio Roberto with the throw in. No time to be wasted. Here is Busquets. Vidal.
I have a really feeling in my stomach. If we get one now,
we can equalise.
there's going to be some more chances before the end of the game. And
Gaya wins it back.
Yes.
Busquets. Good effort by Busquets.
Yes.
On the right flank is Collado.
good ball.
Inside
Messi.
pass to Messi.
Come
Out wide,
on.
out wide.
Messi tried to play it out wide to Jordi Alba, who was making the run inside. It bounced off of a Valencia player. Umtiti picks it up on the left. Here is Samuel Umtiti. 63% possession for Barca. Messi inside. Vidal goes down. No foul called. Barca win the ball back very quickly. We need to mount a quick attack again. Here is Arturo Vidal. Busquets. Rakitic. Rakitic with a good move there.
For me, it's like-
Messi dispossessed by Kondogbia.
It's like as though every player's waiting for somebody else to do something
Yeah.
Yes.
rather than taking it on themselves.
No one is trying.
Now Valencia have a bit of a moment to breathe as Kondogbia was fouled. There'll be another substitution.
I'm going to take this time, Robert, to go to social media one
Yeah,
last
you go.
time.
You do it.
Okay.
Yeah, take it.
We've been getting some comments from all over the world. Right now we have Rab Hill and Rafael Sumbula watching from Zambia. More people from Zambia, Taongo Meja watching from there. Joanne Novello watching from Belize in Central America, Vamos Barça. And then we have this nice comment from Spitfire. I'm watching from a boat. So
From a boat?
yeah, from a boat,
Oh,
watching us.
great.
So whenever these comments come, I feel like I want to see the picture, you know? I want
Oh,
to see
yeah.
that person in the boat watching us. It feels like we're on a boat too, right? I mean, if he's watching us,
Yeah, at the moment we're on a sinking boat because Barca are losing.
I was going to try to bring some positives here,
Yeah.
Robert. You're not helping.
Valencia with the ball. Thanks for the comments, definitely. Keep them coming, and hopefully in the next
please.
game, things can be a bit more positive. We're facing Levante next week, another team from Valencia. Setien doesn't look happy at all. Definitely.
You can see from his facial
change a lot of things.
expressions there's going to be a few changes, as you say, Robert. It's been below average at best, I would say, today, the performance.
It started well, didn't it?
It started well, yeah.
Like the first few minutes, it looked like Barca were going to have another superb game in terms of possession, and it looked good. Then there was the penalty, and it was a bit shaky from then on. Barca looked like they'd come out well in the second half, and then quick goal by Valencia with a bit of fortune.
Changed a lot, that.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame.
How many minutes? 4.
4 minutes of added time. And Barca are 2-0 down. Collado, Messi. Messi again driving forward. He is fouled. And that
Obviously
can
it
be an opportunity for Barca to reduce the distance and have one last chance. It's a clear foul on Messi.
If we get this, then there's definitely going to be another opportunity.
A final push. Okay, here we go. Free kick for Messi. Well, it's how it went at Villarreal.
I was
Messi had a
thinking
free
the
kick, he
same.
scored.
It's like we keep going back to that. If it has to end in the same way, I'm signing here.
Okay, so Messi preparing himself for the free kick. 3 minutes remaining in the game. Jaume looking very nervous there and bouncy, putting his 4-man wall together. Messi with a chance to shoot. The shot by Messi, straight into the stands over the crossbar. And I think, like Barca's chances to get back in the game, slim chances to get back in the game, have blown away now.
I don't remember any other game where Messi missed 4 free kicks. I can't think
I know.
of one.
He hasn't.
it's
I
weird.
mean, he was accurate on one of them. The one which was from close range, from like just outside the box. That one was when he tested Jaume the most. Jaume had to make a really good save.
Yeah.
And I think Messi has been the most dangerous player for Barca today.
no,
He
he's
just
been
hasn't been sharp enough to get his shots on target, but definitely very dangerous. As always, of course. 2 minutes remaining in this game. Barca desperately trying to win the ball back. But do we have enough time is the question to get 2 goals in 2 minutes. Here's Messi running forward. He's got Vidal to his left. Vidal inside to Messi. Messi's inside the box. The shot by Messi, saved by Jaume. Again.
He's having his day. I don't know why. This goalkeeper's not that good. Or it is.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Busquets. Barca attacking again. Messi on the edge of the box, trying to link up with Arturo Vidal.
No, but you're right. There are some other games where
You can have
anytime
kind
he
of
tries,
a bad,
or nearly all the times Messi tries, the ball ends up in the bottom
Back
of
of
the
the
net.
net, yeah.
Not today. It's like
No, not today, not today. I mean,
He
it was
tries
a
it,
really good
he's-
chance.
he
Great
keeps
pass by
trying.
Arturo Vidal inside the box, and the shot by Messi at the near
Incredible.
post, saved by Jaume. 1 minute remaining now.
It's offside, yeah.
And I think Barca are going to pick up their 4th defeat of the season in La Liga.
and Setien wasn't
mean, we
happy
don't
Of
about
the
that.
season in La Liga and in all competitions, isn't it?
all
Oh no, and
competitions.
because there was the Super Cup as well.
Yes.
So
Well,
counting
but I
the
mean,
Super Cup would be 5th.
No, well, yeah, the Super Cup. But for me, it doesn't count.
No,
This one is like, it's not a real Super Cup.
no, it wasn't a real competition.
No, it's not.
Dying seconds of the game, 20 on the clock.
I was not expecting
Barca
this.
are going to have to wait for a result against Real Madrid if they want to stay at the top of La Liga. Who are Real Madrid playing this weekend? I can't remember now.
I'm not sure.
Just look it up on my phone.
it's full
Final
time.
whistle, defeat
Who is it?
for Barca. And yes, not good news at the Mestalla Stadium. I think Valencia are the deserving winners today. I'm just quickly looking to see who Real Madrid are playing this weekend because I can't remember.
Is it Levante?
It is.
No.
It is. Where are they?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid are playing at Valladolid. They're playing at Valladolid. So if they get a draw or a win, they go to the top of the table. Not a good result for Barca. Valencia 2, Barca 0. While we wait for the first reaction, let me know what you think about this.
My thoughts are that in both halves, the first and the second, we came out really good. We came out really energetic and like we were in control, and then something happened in both of them. In the first one, it was a penalty. In the second, it was a goal from Valencia, and I feel like we couldn't get over it. I feel like it touched us and it left us like harmed, and we couldn't get over that, and that's what hurts me the most. Feeling like we didn't overcome that situation, both situations. Also, I feel there was a bit of bad luck from Messi. I think he tried hard, especially during this second half. And I don't know, today I think it wasn't our day. The ball didn't want to get into the back of goal, and bad luck for us, bad news. And well, I think give some credit to Valencia. We all knew it was going to be hard. We all knew it was a hard stadium. It was a difficult team. And I think we all knew this, but we didn't expect it to go this way. I don't know you, Sam.
Before the rest of you talk, we have got on Skype a sad Sarah Salapore. Sarah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and I am sad because I feel like it just wasn't our night tonight, and you could just tell by that last Messi shot. That usually ends up in a goal, and it ended up with the goalkeeper blocking it. So it just shows that just was not our night. And it's a hard defeat, 2-0 against Valencia, especially a team that we beat at home 5-2. So hopefully we'll be able to pick ourselves up after this game and continue moving forward.
Yeah, it's not a great afternoon for us. Valencia making the most of their opportunities. I mean, they did have several in the first half, and ter Stegen was put to the test. In the second half, I feel like 2 chances, 2 goals, if I'm not counting wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the second half we definitely improved, but ter Stegen was absolutely incredible. And when ter Stegen is the man of the match, it's good for him, but it's not good for us. It's not good for the team because it just shows that he was the one blocking all the shots. Mm-hmm. So it's a bit disappointing, but we have to move on. And I think that it's a bit too soon to be harsh on the coach. He just arrived.
Definitely.
You have to give him time to implement his tactics and his style. And I definitely think that we'll do good this season. It's just time. It's all about time.
Yeah, definitely. And in the second half, we did manage to create more opportunities. They just didn't go on target. I don't think we put Jaume to the test enough.
Yeah, and I really like the substitution of Vidal for Artur. I think when Vidal came in, the team just became more lively and they started attacking more. But overall, I mean, very disappointing. But I mean, I woke up so early for this game too. I was hoping for lots of goals, but it's all right next time.
Any of you guys, any questions for Sarah or anything you want to say to her? We miss you, Sarah. I mean, we need you to.
I miss you guys too.
A lot, Sarah.
I love you and I miss you.
I'm gonna cry.
We don't have that connection on that sofa. I mean, obviously it's nice to have Julia and Mai on that sofa together as well. But
we miss you, Sarah.
We miss you.
Yeah, a lot.
Hopefully I'll be back soon.
Hopefully you'll be back soon, yes. Anyway, Sarah, nice to see you, nice to hear from you, and hopefully next time we talk to you, it's either here or to celebrate a Barca win.
Hopefully. Okay, guys. See you guys later.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye.
All right, so Julia has given us her take on the game. Mai, Sam, before we listen to Sergio Busquets,
I just feel it was a bad day at the office. We were right off the pace today. It wasn't how we expected the team to perform. It's of course the Mestalla. We all know it's a difficult place to go to, but I expected a lot more from the team. Okay, you can throw a lot of negatives in there, but I think we just need to turn to the next game. Mm-hmm. We need to forget about this. We need to move on. It's easy to sit back and dwell on how you could say how poor our performance was today, but we just need to move on. Tear a piece of paper up and move on, because I find it as though we said in the first half, we had a bit of momentum and then it just, after the penalty, it kind of changed things. Ter Stegen was was incredible, as Sarah mentioned on the video. But for me, we were lackluster, and to be honest, I don't even want to see the second Valencia goal. I thought the defending was disastrous, if I'm being honest, to use those words. To allow Maxi Gomez to have that amount of time and to be able to pick his spot and put the ball into the back of the net, I thought it was shambolic.
Yeah.
Mai.
I'm gonna say the same. I think we have many little mistakes tonight, because even if we start controlling possession and having 90% of possession in the first half and the second half, but we couldn't be that effective. Like, for me, the only forward that I saw the entire game doing something was Messi.
Yep.
But it was not his night. Jaume has his night, a really good one, because he saved, like, what, 5 clear chances? And I don't know, I think little details that we need to improve and we need to see, and maybe it's what Sarah says, too soon to say something and start.
Definitely too soon.
It's
definitely too soon.
It's too soon.
To criticise anything on the approach
We need
by
to be careful
the new
with that.
coach.
I don't think it's even
and obviously, the Mestalla Stadium is a difficult stadium to go to.
It is.
So it is a stadium where you can pick up a defeat. Obviously, it's just that we need to produce more out of those possessions.
Exactly.
We've had the ball, and obviously today we had a team which is dangerous in transition. We talked about it pre-game, and they proved that. 2 goals in 2 opportunities in the second half. Second one especially coming in a quick attack. So
I just want to say as well, Robert, sorry for butting in. I just want to talk about today. For me, it showed that we were missing one key player in Suarez, and we can't rely. It's easy to give the ball to Messi and rely on him for so many times, but for me, we need to start getting the other players involved.
Yes,
because
definitely.
We've seen it too many times where Messi is trying to take the game by the scruff of his neck. And he can do it. He's shown it, but we can't rely on him. And with Suarez being out, I think now is the time we need to potentially either look for reinforcements before the transfer window closes, or on the other hand, get the other 2 players, get Ansu Fati and Griezmann more involved in the play, and hopefully...
No, we definitely needed them more. Anyway, shall we vote for our man of the match? It's a tough one today, obviously, because it's a defeat, but I think there's no question about it, really. So, for me, in spite of the result, in spite of the 2 goals we conceded, for his efforts in the first half, my man of the match is, as I finish writing here, Ter Stegen Airlines, especially for his efforts in the first half, saving a penalty, 4 clear saves, 4 saves full of merit. He couldn't do anything about either of 2 goals. One because it bounced off of Jordi Alba. The other one was a wide open shot by Maxi Gomez. So for me, Ter Stegen kept us in the game for as long as it was possible. That's why he's the man of the match.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Robert. Man of the match for me has to be Ter Stegen. He's proved why he's a key asset to this side. And again, with the penalty save, we've seen it in Dortmund where he saved Marco Reus. Today, it was Maxi Gomez, and he lived up to the task and produced some really good stops. I'm really, really impressed by Ter Stegen, key member of our side.
Mine is obviously Ter Stegen too, because I think even if they scored twice, actually he did an amazing job with the penalty and everything, so it could be worse.
Yeah.
But we have the best goalkeeper ever, so obviously it have to be him today.
So Ter Stegen is definitely going to be our man of the match. I can see Julia's vote as well. If the guys can start getting the Ter Stegen stats ready, so just so that we can look at his numbers. Julia, your take on Ter Stegen?
Ter Stegen as well. I think it was in the 30th minute or something of the game, I was saying that to me in that moment it was the man on the match, and we said let's hope it doesn't end up being our man on the match, because it will mean that he's been the one who has done the best performance. And it actually, I think it was, like Maya said, he conceded 2 goals, but he could have conceded many more.
No, he was crucial in the first.
Yeah, I think he stopped this from being a major tragedy. So man of the match for me as well.
Shall we have a look at Ter Stegen's stats then? They're going to come up on our screens right now. There they are. So penalty saved, obviously, 1. He made a total of 5 saves in the game. He made 19 passes with a passing accuracy of 89%. That's usual in him. He regained the possession twice, and he played a total of 90 minutes. That's our man of the match, Ter Stegen, especially for his efforts in the first half. Okay, so what we've got left to look at is the stats. So we're going to analyze the game with a little bit more depth, and we've got to look at our secret predictions. So shall we look at the stats first?
Yep.
There they are. 2 goals for Valencia, of course, Barça 0. 73% possession for Barça, 27% for
Oh, you're not going to believe
Valencia.
this.
Wait a minute, 14 shots for Barça, 7 shots for Valencia. 5 of Barca's shots were on target and 5 of Valencia's shots were on target. 2 corner kicks for Valencia, none for Barça. 3 offsides called against Valencia, 1 against Barça. 865 passes completed by the Barca players, 298. So, well, I mean, it's amazing, the difference. 92% of passing accuracy for Barca, 76% for Valencia. 3 yellow cards for Barca, 1 for Valencia, and 1 penalty kick for Valencia. Okay, so guys, with those stats on the screen, we had predictions for total passes. Let me just write it down so I remember. 865, and we had something else, didn't we?
Yeah, possession.
We had possession, which is 865, sorry, and 73%. So let's just take a look at those secret predictions. We had score at half-time. Did anyone get the 0-0 right at half-time?
No,
Nope.
0-1
No.
here.
I had 1-1.
I had 1-0 for Barca as well. You had 1-1, so at least you got the draw right. Mai, what did you have?
1-0 for
1-0 for
Barca.
Barca. First goal scorer for Barca. There weren't any goals, so
Oh, I said Ansu.
I said
but-
Griezmann.
I said
Griezmann.
Griezmann. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone, what is
Possession. This is where it gets interesting in terms of the possession. Did anyone have 73%?
Nope.
No,
I had 68.
I had 64.
78.
Ooh.
65. She's the closest one, I think.
Mai is the closest one. And number of passes.
902.
902.
888.
888.
I'm pretty close.
You're
I originally had 874, crossed it out and changed it to
Ooh,
926.
you were really close. I had 886. So
What?
I'm the closest. So I'm the closest.
No way.
I'm the
For
closest.
just 2 passes.
I am the
with you.
closest. Anyway, game analysis, and we can listen to Quique Setién after the analysis. So just 3 topics that I thought I would bring up. Let's see. Here. Number 1 is Valencia's quick attacks. We talked about it. Barca had 73% possession, mostly in Valencia's half, trying to find those openings. But when Valencia recovered the ball, they were quick. They were quick on the attack and very threatening. The second goal came from a quick attack off of a throw-in in their own half, and in, what, 3 or 4 touches, they were already on the edge of Barca's box. So that was definitely key. Barca, I think, needed to do a better job of those transitions. And it cost us. It cost us the result. The second point that I wanted to analyse was the lack of shots on target. The stats say a total of 5. Those came very late. We didn't test Jaume at all in the first half, I believe. Or we had 1 shot, Messi free kick, which wasn't even that much of a threat for Jaume. He just had to catch it, and that was it on the line of goal. In the second half, Barca did create a few more opportunities, but it felt like Valencia were doing a good job of keeping their area and their goal safe.
Exactly.
Because the final pass wasn't there for Barca. Barca, against Granada, looked like they were a lot sharper in those in finding each other close to the box, inside the box. Every time that Barca tried to make that final pass, there was an interception either by Gabriel Paulista, Garay, Daniel Vaz, Gaya, Kondogbia as well. Valencia did a very good job of closing down those lanes in the middle. Maybe Barca should have been a bit more of a threat out wide, with Ansu Fati being a bit more involved, a bit more aggressive. We're used to seeing him just take on defenders, and today he didn't do it. He wasn't able to do it. So yeah, on the whole, just not the best of games for Barca. I think it's time to just turn the page over and look forward to the next match. We can listen right now to our coach, Quique Setién. Let's see what he has to say.
0.
Bueno, sí, pero la primera parte hemos estado francamente mal, no hemos tenido, no nos hemos colocado bien, no hemos tenido esa pausa ni esa precisión, hemos facilitado 4 o 5 contras y además ha llegado el gol y alguna ocasión más. Hay muchas cosas que hay que valorar en la primera parte porque no hemos estado nada bien, ¿no? Hay cosas que no hemos entendido, quizá no las hayamos explicado bien. Quizá necesitemos entender algunas cosas de mejor manera. Sí que es cierto que en la segunda parte el equipo hemos corregido algunas cosas en el descanso y en la segunda parte hemos ya ganado espacio, hemos podido progresar más y ya hemos tenido 4, 5 o 6 ocasiones que algunas han sido muy claras, que nos podían haber metido en el partido. Y luego, pues bueno, afortunadamente, desgraciadamente no hemos podido conseguir el gol y ellos nos han llegado en una contra, nos han hecho el segundo y ya todo ha sido muy difícil.
Y a veces también el fútbol es que la oportunidad de Ansu muy clara se va por centímetros fuera y a la siguiente chuta Maxi Gómez, rebota en Jordi Alba y entra.
Sí, esta es la realidad, ¿no? Pero bueno, hay que tener en cuenta también que en la primera parte, siendo justo, el Valencia mereció seguramente incluso algún gol más. Lo mejor que fue que nos marcháramos al descanso con 0-0, pero la verdad es que no hemos estado nada bien. Hay muchas cosas que mejorar, cosas que hablar y trataremos de corregirlas y de que no nos vuelva a pasar esto, claro.
Y te hago la última, la sensación por eso es que al menos con el 1-0 el equipo ya estaba desgastando mucho al rival, que probablemente si no hubiera llegado ese segundo gol, el camino, el juego del equipo acabaría con el gol del empate.
Sí, seguramente, ¿no? Yo creo que en la de Ansu, algunas que ha tenido Leo, que podían haber entrado, creo que les ha habido un momento que el equipo, el rival estaba muy metido en su área ya y de haber conseguido un empate, pues le hubiéramos complicado mucho, ¿no? Lo que pasa es que, bueno, ahí no hemos tenido la fortuna de acertar. Ellos sí, hablando de la segunda parte, en el segundo gol. Y nada, al final una derrota dolorosa que trataremos de sacarle, exprimirla bien en cuanto a analizarla con detenimiento para corregir todas las cosas que hoy se han hecho mal.
Gracias.
A very critical Quique Setién, which is something that I like. At least he saw that the first half performance wasn't a good one. And we'll translate him in a minute, but at least I like the analysis that he was giving, saying that, well, the team just need to improve, definitely. The first half wasn't good enough. He said that the team wasn't well positioned. They didn't have that moment of pause, that moment of precision as well in their passing. They allowed 4 or 5 counters for Valencia, which could have easily ended in a goal. He said there's lots of things to look about, that things that the players might not have understood and they need to explain better as a coaching staff. Then they corrected them in the second half. There was more spaces, more progress, 4 or 5 or 6 clear opportunities, but then they scored on their one counter-attack and made it 2-0, and then it was very difficult for Barça. To be fair, Setién said, yes, they only had that one counter-attack in the second half, but in the first half they could have easily scored more. So he said that Valencia deserved the win, that the only positive thing of the first time is that Barça went into the dressing room with that 0-0 result. The team didn't play well, things need to improve. He said that in the second half, the chances by Ansu, by Leo, they could have gone in, and that Barca managed to push Valencia back into their box. But that no, there's a lot to analyse from this painful defeat, and that they can't dwell on it, they need to improve. That's basically what he said.
Yeah, and the way he analysed it, I feel like he knew what was wrong, and this means he's going to translate it to the players, and it's something that can be fixed. I mean, and he said what happened today can't happen again. I think that's what we need, you know, that to analyze that, to realize what has been done wrong, and then fix it so that it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, exactly, Julia. I think it's easy for a manager to shrug the defeat off and say, you know, we were bad with this and that. But the one thing that Robert touched on about Setién is he got straight to the point and he said we weren't good enough. And the fact is they weren't good enough against a resolute Valencia side. But hopefully now is the opportunity for Setién to take his players away, go back to the Ciutat Esportiva, hopefully try and get more of his ideas across, as he will have got some across already, but it's important that his messages translate well to the players, because as he said in that interview, there may have been some parts of the game today where the players didn't quite understand what he was trying to get out of them. So I think this week will be a telling and a crucial week, if you like, for the new Setien era in terms of him getting more of his messages across, and hopefully we'll see a different.
Yeah, hopefully. My last impressions.
Yeah, well, I think now is not the time to be not in a bad mood, but the season starts now. Actually, we need to keep the points, keep fighting in La Liga. We have the Copa del Rey, we have the Champions League, so it's not the right time to be regretted about what we did before.
16 games to go in La Liga, so.
Yeah, no.
Oh, 17.
Plenty of time.
No, and we need to keep positive and be with good energy and think about we need to improve, but we have the players to improve,
exactly.
So we can do it.
We can.
And
we've no time to dwell, because we've got 2 upcoming matches this week.
Yes.
Copa del Rey against Leganés on Thursday at 7 local time at home. We won't be doing the show for that game, so we're sorry about that. We'll have to try and offer you other ways to follow the game, but we will be here for the game against Levante. That will be on Sunday, 9 o'clock local time in the evening. Until then, well, thank you very much for coming, Julia, Mai, and Sam. Hopefully next week we can celebrate a win for Barca and we can get back on track. As for the people who've been watching us, we're sorry we weren't able to offer better news. Barca's defeat 2-0 against Valencia today, but don't forget to follow and subscribe to Barca's YouTube, Facebook, Twitter channels. All the best content will be on there. From us here, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.